At a small Egyptian village, an imam was thinking about the only well of the entire region. Another Muslim approached him and asked, "What is in there?" "God is hidden in there." "God is hidden inside this well?" "This is a sin. What you may be seeing is an image left by the unfaithful." The Imam asked him to get closer and lean out on the edge. Reflected on the water, he could see his own face. "But this is me." "Right. Now you know where God is hidden." The Rabbi Nahum of Chernobyl was always being insulted by a shopkeeper. One day, the latter's business began to go badly. It must be the rabbi who is asking for God's revenge, he thought. He went to ask for Nahum's forgiveness. "I forgive you in the same spirit you ask for forgiveness," Rabbi replied. But the man's losses just kept increasing until he was reduced to misery. Nahum's horrified disciples went to ask him what had happened. "I forgave him, but he continued to hate me deep down in his heart," said the rabbi. "Therefore, his hatred contaminated everything he did, and God's punishment became more and more severe." The story is told of a father and his teenage son who lived in Spain. Over the years, their relationship became strained. The list of hurts grew so long that the son ran away from home. The father searched for him, but after months of failure, the father made one last desperate effort by putting an ad in the local newspaper. "Dear Paco, meet me in front of the newspaper office at noon. All is forgiven. I love you, your father." The next day at noon, in front of the newspaper office, 800 Pacos showed up. We all need forgiveness, and we all must learn how to forgive. A group of alumni, highly established in their career, got together to visit an old university professor. Conversation soon turned into complaints about the stress in work and life. Offering his guests coffee, the professor went to the kitchen and returned with a large pot of coffee and an assortment of cups: porcelain, plastic, glass, crystal, some plain looking, some expensive, some exquisite, telling them to help themselves to the coffee. When all the students had a cup of coffee in hand, the professor said, "If you noticed, all the nice looking expensive cups were taken up, leaving behind the plain and cheap ones. While it is but normal for you to want only the best for yourselves, that is the source of your problems and stress. There is no doubt the cup itself adds no quality to the coffee in most cases. It's just more expensive and in some cases even hides what you drink. What all of you really wanted was coffee, not the cup. But you went for the best cups and then began eyeing each other's cups." The professor continued, "Now consider this. Life is the coffee, and the jobs, money, and position in society are the cups. They are just tools to hold and contain life, and the type of cup we have does not define nor change the quality of life we live.